This video is not for the sensitive hoes. The ones who can't take anyone else's opinions except for their own. If you can't have a mature conversation, then darling, this video is not for you. You will be blocked immediately. Now remember to keep it cute, keep it mute, or get the boot. Now preparing to nanny port to Nina's Rawview. In 3, 8, 2, A1.
At first y'all came to my Rawview. All of you were trying to do, but then when I noticed that none of you hoes were paying me, none of you hoes were tipping me, until I said my name was Stevie. Now I'm not talking about Stevie from Love and Hip Hop. I'm talking about Stevie, my uncle from South Carolina. Y'all need to pay my mother effing trifling, sickening automobile, my cell phone bill, my Metro PCS bill, my doctor bill, my baby mama bills, my bills. Hi y'all, welcome to Rawview. Yes, it's me, Pierre, aka Nina Bonina Brown, Osama bin Laden Brown, and we are back for another Rawview of All Stars 8. And it's late because All Stars 8 is late for getting rid of James. I mean, Lord knows I celebrated when he left, but it was too soon. But how are y'all doing, piggies? Yes, honey. Show y'all my shirt really quick. Another shirt from Rain, Rugrats tees. Ow, ew, Nickelodeon, ow, ew. Get into it, touch me. Oh yeah, love me, I like you. Ooh yeah, ooh. Thanks to those of y'all that came. Well, I'm not even saying thanks to y'all because you know what? Y'all still trifling, bitch. Y'all come when there's drama, but you don't come for the other stuff. But anyway, it was a good live video I had the other day because I was like, I have been wanting to talk about a few topics. And a lot of y'all came through, and you know what? It was a good time. Like, it was a lot of kind of mature people there, mature responses on the heavy topics. Like, you know, because somebody made a whole topic about the black Rue girls, you know, the popular ones who all have a white boyfriend or non-black boyfriend. And that was a topic, and I wanted to discuss that, and I did. We talked about a certain queen who allegedly got arrested. We talked about the Heidi Kahana drama that's been going on. Those of y'all that have known about that. But, you know, I spoke to Kahana and stuff, and I feel like the girls have squashed it. That's good. You know, so hopefully they did. I tell you, I say it's Rawview, but I don't mean that raw. In fact, y'all need to, for real, somebody tried suing me last year because they said my Rawview was so raw they got gonorrhea. So I'm telling y'all, if you watch the Rawview, put a condom on. Just wear a condom through the whole Rawview. Why am I even saying that? Lord knows half of y'all done skipped already to the drag race portion. Random, as y'all know I be doing. I was in Walmart, as I always am, and I saw a box of cereal, the Little Mermaid edition. And I wasn't going to buy it because, lo and behold, she's black. Okay? Like, I'm not supporting it. But then when I turned the box around, and it had Melissa McCartney, a white savior, I bought the box. But the cereal is good. I'm like, okay, it's pretty good. Y'all should try it. It's pretty good. Oh, and I hope y'all are still will know because I posted my Chucky Street Fighter 6 video. Nobody really watched it, but
Street Fighter 6 new challenger Chucky.
Howdy ho! Get ready to fight with Chucky, an all-new Street Fighter 6 Dynasty Chucky, Skateboarder Chucky. You can even be Construction Worker Chucky, or even Chucky Fiendster. Hi, I'm Chucky, and I will kick your ass to the end. New challenger, Scarface Chucky. Howdy ho, bitch. Now off to find Andy Barkley. Andy? Nah, but your feet stink. Ooh. Hey, watch it, man. I got allergies. Are you Andy Barkley?
No, kid. Ryu.
New challenger, Tiffany Valentine.
Bobby, get your heart out.
With Tiffany, you can be Xena Warrior Princess Tiffany. Tiffany that works at Lowe's. Or Biker Tiffany.
Jackie. Have you seen Jackie? Hey, Oprah, have you seen Jackie? Jackie! I could have sworn Jackie's apartment was over here. Jackie. No, never mind.
New challenger, Glenn. Mummy. The birthmark on my wrist says that I'm made in Japan. Mummy and Daddy must be over here. Mummy, Daddy, can you help me find my mummy?
Sure, kid, I will settle a thing with you.
Mummy has to be... We don't want no trouble. You should have left us alone.
Damn it, collard green, watermelon, and chicken, whatever black people say.
Get ready to kick some butt with Tiffany, Chucky, and Glenn in Street Fighter 6.
That's another story, but anyway, I'm still doing those little videos. My next one's, I'm not sure what's gonna be next exactly, but I've done like Barbie and Ken. I've done Jason Momoa and Medea last night. And yeah, like the thing is like, so like whenever I do these looks and they're not as perfect as I would like them because of what I'm limited to on the game, I like to take the photos and then take them to another app and then like do some more like editing as if I would do it on the game and make things look more accurate. So yeah, I still put in all the hard work, but just for pictures and stuff, I can go in and make it look even more better, you know, than I can on the game. But that's the weird thing with the game is like when you're making the character, things are a little fishy, and then when you get into the gameplay, they look different than how they look when you were making them, especially in the cutscenes, which really matters. So this is another random thing. Somebody posted this in our chat and was like, they could see me saying that, and I'm like, it's true.
Still in the studio working on music too?
Aren't I always in the studio working on music that nobody buys? So
Wow.
I am on my 5th. You bought it? That you just saying that because you on camera.
She's like, oh yes, I'm on my 5th studio album that nobody will buy anyway. But that is very me. That's very me. And then calling out the one person who's like, woo woo, like, yeah, girl, yeah, sure, Like, when you know nobody's buying your bull, like for real, like when me posting stuff, nobody really cares. It's like, yeah, whatever. I relate to her on a spiritual level on that. Speaking of albums, so y'all know I like literally just listen to like stuff from the 90s and stuff. Every now and then I get to something new. I'm like, but just that everything is like trap music. I'm over trap music. I'm sick of it. But in our chat, they had posted a picture of Doja Cat. Cause I don't really listen to her music. I've heard some of her stuff, but I'm not like big on Doja Cat or anybody to be honest these days. But I saw that she did like some kind of Carrie look, or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm kind of interested. So I went to go see her video for her song called Attention. Right away, and this is something that rarely happens and it hasn't happened in a long time. Right away, I was into it, which scared me because like I'm about to sound like one of those crazy like Karen people, tinfoil bra, you know, but there's something a little, I don't know, I can't like a little scary about that song, or a little like in a trance. Like it sounds a little so whimsical and I can't explain it, but it pulls you in really, like, it pulls you right in. And it hasn't happened in a long time where I've been like pulled into a song. I'm like, oh, like I really like this. I'm like, wow, like and you know, if you get into that whole like spiritual thing or whatever, because, you know, we can be programmed by TV, music, and all these things that we don't know it, but we are, you know, and they say, you know, Lucifer is like the angel of music and stuff. So just in general, we love music, right? But sometimes music can put you in this like trance in another world, another feeling, another mode, whatever. So I was like, you know what, let me look up and see what's going on with Doja. Like, and then right away, there was a video of like, her, you know, because I did notice that she was, you know, she got bald and she was doing all these crazy looks, which to me is just crazy looks, like she's doing art. But into other people who are heavy on the like, you know, the Illuminati and all that stuff, you know, they were saying like I guess she's been basically what she called it trolling, but like doing things to make people really think that she is. So like literally like flat out doing things that they would do in the Illuminati, getting a tattoo of what appears to be Lucifer and all these things and stuff. And sometimes, you know, you be like, are people like is she doing that to make a joke out of it, but she's really serious? You know, because sometimes those things, you know how like people say they see aliens. The government will paint these people as crazy, but they probably have, and just like her trying to be like, oh, it's all jokes and fun, but she's really serious. Like, you never know. But anyway, I was like, this song, it really, like, right away I was pulled into it. I'm like, and that hasn't happened in a long time. And regardless of what she's doing, if she's a part of that, and Lord knows she's not the only one who has been accused of being a part of this stuff and doing all these things lately in the, you know, in the industry on TV and stuff. That's her business, not my business. But I like the song. I do. So I said all that to say that. Like, I like the song, but God, don't send me to hell. Which I'm probably going to hell anyway, but still, like, not for that reason though. But it is a nice song though. And I was mad they only showed her like bloody like Kiri for like 2 seconds. So anyway. So tips. Thank you, Brianna McGriff. Thank you, Keiston Devitt Cruzek. Thank you, J Star. Thank you, Thomas Kelly. Thank you, Gustavo. Thank you, Gustavo, as always. Thank you, Robert Victor. For Street Fighter, thank you. Thank you, Justin Miller. Oh, not come at the Ellie someday. Girl, them folks don't like me there, I don't think. Thank you, Elizabeth Kershabum. For feet and smiles. You little Oh. Vegas, you are a fraud. You're a fraud. I'm like, who's this brunette lady? But on Twitch, you have blonde hair. You've been lying to them guys all these years. Here they are thinking that they're doing a Barbie. And instead, they're screwing Dolly Dearest. You should be ashamed of yourself. But not ashamed of that tip. Oh, God. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Crystal Faulkner, for both of those tips. Thank you, Michael Mentor. Thank you, Adamid Faladi. Thank you, Carlos Alva, as always. Thank you, Darnell Howard. Okay, that's definitely a black man. The name Darnell Howard, you know he ain't white. Thank you, Harrison, Mr. Longbottom. Long bottom, but a short hole. Thank you, Ernesto Camacho Art, as always. Thank you, Stephen Hardwick, as always. When you gonna be soft with? When you gonna stop being hard? Your peen don't hurt. Thank you, Paul Strangelin. Thank you, Ricardo Lopez. Not you finally tipping. Girl, I can't. Thank you, Cassandra Alocia. Thank you guys for all your wonderful tips. I hope y'all continue to tip again. All that information is in the description box below. And we know that tipping is not a country in China. I heard their comments. I heard they're changing the All-Stars elimination rules because the girls don't like the stress and pressure of eliminating their sisters. This is the perfect time for Nina to get on All-Stars since she won't have to worry about kissing her sister's asses to stay in the competition. Nah. But I already heard that from inside sources that allegedly the next season is going to be like how it was on, was it whatever the Versus the World, whatever that was, where nobody went home. And I'm not happy about it. I know y'all are, but I'm not. Like, send them hoes home. Or what kind of, if y'all do it, we won't send you home. Like, no, send them home. That makes it a competition. Honestly, in regards to the parts in the musicals, there are always parts that are written better. It's not shady or self-defeating to admit that some parts will stand out more. Everyone who says all in parts are the same got what they wanted. Exactly. The ones who are like, they're all the same, they got the role they wanted. Right, exactly. Like, it's just common sense. Like, there are certain roles that are meant for the person to stand out. It's just the truth. Somebody said, what language is Candy speaking? I'm asking somebody said Animal Crossing. But it's my Rue's look. They said, why does Rue look tonight seem a little West South Asian? Is she even allowed to wear that? Girl, if y'all don't calm down. Like, I've done a lot of looks where, to me, sometimes South Asian or Indian looks look a lot like African looks. You know, they're all kind of similar. They all have their jewels and their jewelry and their fabric and things, and they make it unique. But it's like, I don't know. I wish y'all would stop doing that. Like, just so because somebody want to wear gold jewelry around their head or around their waist, they're like, they shouldn't be allowed to do that. Like, girl, bye. Like, please. Like, if I find that look from whatever culture beautiful, I'm going to incorporate it into my look. Get over it. It's like people were so mad. They were mad on Facebook. All those oddly shaped, pale, no shade, no tea, girl, but they Native American fish. They were mad because I looked better than them, and I had on dream catchers. Girl, that's the real reason why y'all were mad, girl, because I wore better than you. That's why you're really mad. That's why you're really mad, girl. I can't help it that you look a mess. That isn't my issue. Girl, I wore them respectfully. I looked beautiful. I wore them beautifully. And bitch, I can wear what I want to wear. Y'all can cry me a river all day y'all want to. Girl, I'm going to wear them dang dream catchers, and I will wear them again when I want to. Girl, y'all, like people really be gatekeeping all these, like, things like, oh, like, you're taking from us. Girl, what? Don't y'all sell dream catchers at Walmart? It isn't that deep, mama. Like, girl, like, if it was that serious, y'all wouldn't have sold them to the white man to sell at Walmart. I'm just saying. Anyway, like, you swear somebody is, like, making fun of your culture or taking. Do y'all know how much stuff has been taken from black folks? Girl, y'all want everybody to like stay in a box. Like you only can wear what your culture has. If that's the case, why are we eating every other culture's food? Why are we? Should we all just eat our own culture food and that's it? Like, you can never appreciate other cultures' fashions or food or anything? No? It's an issue? Okay. Well, y'all better be glad I don't wear this headdress I've been having for years. Because I don't want to wear my headdress, girl. That's a sickening headdress that's really beautiful. And I look at it as a beautiful thing, a beautiful piece of art. It's not about making fun of somebody's culture. It's like, no, I appreciate the culture and I appreciate the art and the fashion and the designs of their art and their colors. So, like, yeah, but y'all better be glad. And y'all don't say that when y'all screwing other races. It's not an issue then when you're taking Jerome Peony or taking Julio's bunghole or licking Chief Dan's nipples. Okay, I want to know who under the age of 60 cares about that much about Joan Crawford. That speaking of her, just really quick, I need to show this clip. For some reason, Instagram brought up Joan Crawford, and I now I see where Rupaul got all that slapping from, how she like slapping the girls in these little scenes. Girl, they had this one slap from Joan Crawford, and she knocked somebody down the stairs. The way that lady slid down them stairs. But anyway, who under the age 60 cares that much about Joan Crawford that she always has to be brought up again in this freaking show? Is this wire hanger quote that iconic that they have to rehash it over and over again? Really, it feels to me that Candy got the win because she had the wire hanger scene, which Rue apparently loves. She looked more crazy than anything else to me doing the scene and lacked with the facial expressions. Come on, when I had put James Kahan in the bottom, both did well. Anyway, I get the point they're saying is like, but it's not just Joan. It's like on that show, it's always like Joan, Dolly Parton, Cher. You know, because somebody was saying like how they always embracing these white women all the time on that show, and they do. And not saying that these women aren't worth being embraced, but like you would think, yeah, Rue being a black person, allegedly, that you know, it might be some more black people they talk about. But most of the people that run wild over there is like a bunch of old white men. You can see them, they have podcasts. Oh, this was happening in New York.
Yeah. What y'all doing on the streets, man?
I told y'all, I said this. People who are so crazy over Spider-Man, they're all weirdos. They're all freaks and weirdos. I said it. And this proved my theory. Thank you. I think that's it. I hope. Maybe we can get to the show now so I can get done with this. I'll see you in a second.
Chicken tenders. Extra ranch on the side, thank you.
I would hate to see Candy eat ranch. You know, some people just look nasty when they eat ranch or mayonnaise. They just look nasty. I'm like, girl, wipe your mouth. You look nasty, you look stank.
Oh, James. Love you, James. We're gonna miss you, James. And most importantly,
and y'all not gonna miss her. All of y'all voted for her. See, I thought people were spoiling the next episode in my last comment sections, but I guess they had showed, sorry, turn this light the other way. I guess they had, I didn't notice during Untucked that all the girls had chose James' name. I'm like, y'all some shady monkeys. And people were saying, like, how y'all gonna do that? But, like, just the last week, y'all were all voting for Kahana. And, like, what changed that quick for y'all to all vote for James? You know, and then, like, because I know I saw Kahana at Roscoe's and Nation and were talking about something. They brought up something about James once again. And then they were like, it's not because she's a threat. And they were all kind of, like, in a way, making fun of James. Like, because nobody would ever say James is a threat. They would never say it out loud. But whatever the reason could it have been, like I saw that Alexa's excuse was, well, Kahana had one win. Okay, and I can't.
James. 5 for James.
Did James vote for herself?
I ain't gonna lie, I did fax one of my votes over for James too, so.
Based on track record.
See? And I don't know why for some reason Jessica's giving me Anita Baker for some reason. Speaking of Anita Baker, leave that woman alone. Girl, I'm like, not Anita Baker is on Twitter beef. Girl, what? That is an icon, a legend. That's somebody, girl, as a grandma. Like, if y'all leave that woman alone. I don't know all the tea, but there's some mess about she put she had a show, she had a tour coming up, and she had Babyface as part of her tour. And I don't know what happened, but I've been told before that Anita Baker can be a diva and maybe hard to work around. I have heard that before. I really have. But she put Babyface off the tour. Some people were speculating that because he was getting more attention, and some people were like, "Oh, I was only going to the concert to see Babyface anyway." But I'm just like, so now people are like hating on Anita Baker on Twitter and coming at her and harassing her, and she's posting all kind of crazy stuff. I'm like, Anita, if you don't get off of Twitter, like I'm not a Babyface fan, but I know that he's put in his work and that he's what people would consider an icon. He's been around for a long time. So I would respect both of these artists, but I know personally, if I was going to that tour, it would have been for Anita Baker because I love her music. But I'm just like, anyway, I'm just saying, like, leave that old lady alone. Like, come on, y'all. Like, I like even if she did something, just respect. Come on now. People done lost their mind. Somebody said now she's caught up in the rapture on Twitter. Okay. I wish Lala was on top of me doing that.
Remember, the surveillance camera adds 10 pounds.
There must be a lot of cameras at Silky's house. JK.
The Lil Pound Cake. Remember Lil Pound?
Girl, they love bringing up Lil Pound Cake, child. This is not the only season they have. But anyway, they're doing another acting challenge. So I saw the first 10 minutes of this last time, though, to be honest. So I know Alexa's about to have a breakdown.
Funny characters and improving your padded asses off.
Secretly, I love to improv. I do.
I mean, is there anything that you gravitate?
Your Kahana's over it. She's not even trying to pretend that she's like, and that she's like, girl, I already know. She has in her Nina Bonina Brown contacts. She has in her eyes. She knows her all-seeing eyes.
That's different, so you can take it. That's not how that works. Don't try to trick me into getting a role that I don't want.
So I can get both sides, like, because it did feel like Alexis did try to trick her into like, well, they're both the same. So if they're the same, then why won't you take it? But then I feel like the past episodes, I feel like Alexis have been kind of more laid back and letting people have what they want to have and kind of just being like, whatever, I'll take whatever. But this time she's like, I would like to have this role. But at the end of the day, this is karma for not giving me Black China. Now you know how I feel. If you would have gave me Black China, you would have had this role. See? You see what happened? You see what he do?
Oh my God.
Dramatics. I cannot with the dramatics. I can't.
Okay, so people are always saying like, I be laughing when Alexis be crying. I'm like, damn, y'all evil. I don't think she's putting on, and especially this time, I think she's just crying. Like, some people are just very emotional. They cry at anything, and probably just like angry and want to curse out, but can, and you just want to cry. I'm like, she's probably just really mad. But then, Candy, weren't you just as dramatic? You didn't cry, but weren't you just as dramatic when you didn't get the role you wanted, or when you wasn't going to get the role you wanted. So you would be just as dramatic too. Just that you now have your way, so you're happy with it. And then once again, no matter what y'all say, girl, did I cry for not getting that role that I wanted? No. But y'all, Lord, knows y'all tried to villainize me for talking about, oh, Nina was such an attitude. I ain't do half of the stuff these people do, and y'all let them slide. I didn't cry over it or anything. At all. I'm like, but y'all act like I'm doing that. Like I was boohooing, like, oh, I wasn't a Black China. Like, no, I only brought it up because Todrick asked me with his shady ass. He's like, ma'am, my nipples are down to by my belly button. Why are you up here? My chest used to be here, now it's down here. Rub down here.
It's another acting challenge.
Yeah, she's checked up. So y'all saved her just for her to do this. Now, any other girl you're like, why you already giving up? I know who I'm sitting at home. Y'all could have just kept James. James wasn't ready to give up. Kahana is over it. She's over it. She's probably still over it since the Heidi thing.
Yes, I want to go home. I want to go home.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot. Girl, everybody quitting. They need to cancel All Stars. Seriously, because nobody really want to do it. And plus, it's not just that I think she knows what's going on. Like I'm telling you. I mean, like she knows, like, yeah, they're trying to get rid of me. Like it's my time to go. Like she's in her thing. Like, you know, when I was like, I see what's going on here, and everybody talking about you're paranoid and you in your head. I hate when y'all do that. Like everybody's just not in their head. Sometimes you just know. You have your all-seeing eye. You're just in tune. You're just like, oh yeah, I know what's going on here. But once again, I didn't quit.
All right, ladies.
Girl, you know RuPaul already know. RuPaul already know. You know he's behind that corner. The ungrateful girls. These ungrateful girls. Ungrateful. When I get home, I'm gonna frat my man. Ungrateful.
Come on. Where are we gonna be? Right here? Oh, right here.
Yeah, he already mad. I knew it. Yeah, he mad. I don't blame him though. I mean, I don't blame him. It's like, y'all gonna stop quitting on my show. wasting my time. Well, then at the same time, y'all be wasting the girls' time. All this foolery, leading them on, knowing good and dang well y'all don't want them there anyway, and you already have your eye on a certain winner. So y'all, girl, everybody just using each other.
Do not allow the little things to derail your bigger picture. Ooh.
Heidi's flossing her gap, saying, "But y'all didn't do that for me."
Feel like you ready to pack your shit and go?
No, I'm here for you.
Now I'm here for you. Ghana, go home. They're sending you home. You already knew, but you literally officially nailed the coffin shut. You doing all this right here, they are going to send you home anyway. Even if you turn the party, they're sending you home. So you might as well just keep packing, to be honest. You might as well just keep packing. I'm just saying.
I want to add to that. Have fun. Yeah. This is a fun experience. Yeah.
It's fun for you.
How did you just literally let yourself go when you start acting? Even though
somebody, because you know, Kahana was saying when Kahana was just asking Jimbo, what does he do to prepare for a role or let loose? They say if it helps, I'm a little mentally unstable. No shade. I really do think, for real, most actors probably are mentally unstable. Like, seriously. The fact that they're able to do all this craziness and get into these crazy spaces and these stuff, it has to be a little bit of unstable there. It has to be.
I'm breathing out, and I'm feeling like a new bitch.
He's acting.
And I'm scared. I think I'm gonna shit myself.
Don't worry. I shit myself all the time. And when I get a blowjob, they just think of it as extra seasoning. They kind of like the smell.
I don't like getting into things and messages like that. Yeah, I agree. So if I come up with something I apologize, comfortable with.
But where are you going to apologize if Alexis never did apologize.
All the stars.
Talk to
Your
me.
favorite pageant queen is back.
Wait, which season did this? Was it a season with Jasmine Kennedy where they had to like react like they were like on all something Drag Race? It was a while ago.
Congeniality, you're right.
Oh, season 4? Oh, 14, okay. Girl, dang Jessica looking like Sindel. Sindel goes to prom. Kitana!
Little Pound Cake was an outsider in the drag world.
Little Pound Cake.
RuPaul is really trying to sell it.
Drag Race. I was very excited, especially because Little Pound Cake was my idol.
The way they filmed this looks pretty good, though. This part right here.
A fox. 10 years later, look at me. I'm a bitch still, yes. But I...
See, Kahana's doing a good job, but now she's going home still. That poor girl. That poor girl. That Greyhound is waiting for her. The Greyhound is already parked in front of the studios.
Search the premises.
Like, of course, this role, like, of course, the black security guard woman. All she need now is a pack of pork rinds and some down-laters.
Booty Bandit on Pryor Street in Atlanta, Georgia.
I just still get Lala though. Like I did. Like this is just. I just still get Lala. Like it is funny, but I just get Lala. Oh damn, her neck is Lala. Bring a little bit of the makeup down the neck. I can see where you shaved.
Blue went to the All-Star set to investigate.
Candy was kind of cute there actually.
Small calico cat named Evie Oddly. A pussy.
Y'all still promoting her after she read y'all to the ground? Let me read y'all hard then.
Gonna leave without her card. That was weird for me.
Okay, I believe Jessica just now. Her little end part, and then I was like, oh, she's oh, this is a real situation that happened.
Fox. And she confessed to me.
That nosy face.
That's what it is.
You got $5. I'm a fox.
Not you got $5.
Fox to find out what she knew.
Wait, I'm like, where Alexis at? I'm like, this must be really long if they haven't showed Alexis yet. Right, and Jimbo, yeah.
Eva Dents was called in to search for clues. Forensic.
Now that's a wig.
My stink finger. This stink finger.
Not her stink finger. And did you have to wear the breastplate for this? Did you?
Smell my stink finger.
That's what they used to call me in the bathhouse. I would go around and go diggy diggy to every little bottom, and they call me stink finger.
District Attorney Effie Lee.
I can't but Alexis. Oh, she came in as the #1 Karen, the Karen in charge, okay? She is the Karen of all Karens.
Originally, I am from Brooklyn.
But she's kind of giving Wendy Williams. I'm like, what in the black woman? And who cut Alexis in the middle of her nose? Like, I know that her nose is kind of interesting, but in this lighting, it really making her nose, the tip of her nose, look like a chicken bone. You know the end of a chicken bone?
Right. I have a great rack.
You most certainly do.
Not you most certainly do. Okay, Lala.
It's linguistic evidence against you, Miss Eloquent. Linguistic, girl. I'm like, did you eat yours with Alfredo?
Correct. I'm like linguini, like a linguistic.
The security guard came clean.
Secretly, this is going on long though. Like, yeah, okay, get to the runway.
Saw her rehearsing a lip sync on that stage. She ridiculed.
Is that RuPaul? But then I'm like, but there's no way she moved that fast. Let me find out RuPaul know how to buck.
She grabbed her.
It's kind of funny to see RuPaul do this though. I'm like, okay, look at her having fun. Okay, she did try to palate Lala. RuPaul is messy. She made herself all heavy up top and skinny at the bottom.
I'm like, yes, and I can pay for extra guacamole.
That was good, but god dang.
This is nice. All right. Oh, how dare you?
Yeah, Alexis about to cry again. She's like, but I wanted to sleep with you.
I feel relieved.
that Candy and I were able to work it out because I am not looking to make an enemy.
So is it genuine that you're trying to make it with her, or you just don't want to go home? Definitely, like you really don't care if y'all are friends. You're just like, I want to. See, I don't. It's like I get it, but sneaky. I don't know if I like people like that. Boy, oh boy, does this bring back memories. I remember this was 1999, I believe. I was heading to Target and somebody stopped and asked for my autograph because I was, came from a show, and they said, "Oh my God, are you Aaliyah?" And I was flabbergasted, but not surprised. But this picture proves that yes, I look just like Aaliyah in that picture back in the day. But anyway, it's time for Beauty and Looks with Nina Bonina Brown.
Got my ice cream gloss looking gorgeous.
From my family to yours. That's been Beauty and Looks with Nina Bonina Brown. Sashay! Sashay, sashay! Sashay. Oh, shit! Oh, Tama Jean. Rupaul looks sexy. Girl, she's feeling herself today. Okay, I said okay. Oh, cow, oh, Claire, but not cow. But she's wearing a leotard, though. A bodysuit. Huh? Huh, Michelle? You gonna read Mother Ruth for wearing a bodysuit? But no, for real, they did a good job with this. The way the bodysuit is cut in the middle, giving that high crotch. I'm not even mad at the wig. This is probably my favorite look of hers this season. And it ain't much going on, but it's just like unexpected from RuPaul. And I like it. The colors on her, I like this. I'm buying it. But I think RuPaul can't really walk these days, though, secretly. Like she used to.
RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. If looking good is a crime...
Michelle looks cute. They be doing some cute stuff with her hair. They really do. She looks cute there.
It's Javicia Leslie. Well...
Yeah, Javicia, whoever you are. I live for that look. It's very Nina Bonina Brown. We're going to have me Cam.
Start your...
She was on Batwoman. Oh, well, that's why I didn't know. I stopped watching CW, a.k.a. UPN, years ago.
I am the wrong way. I am Miss Sausage Party.
I have to be frank with...
Wait, the category is Miss... I don't like this. I mean, come on, Jessica. Out of all Miss things you can do, why this? I'm going to pass on it.
Up next, Ghana Montrese, Miss Tired at...
Ow. Yes, ma'am. She knows she's going home, so she'll wear her best. Yes, ma'am. She is painted today. Kahana is painted today. She is painted today. Yes, ma'am. And the hair, yes, ma'am. Coming from the scalp, the out. Yes, ma'am. That's pretty. She knows she's going home. That's sick, man.
Glam. And I'm feeling super...
And normally wigs like that, when they be having all that hair pulled up, they have different wigs tied together. And sometimes the back part is always sticking up by the nape of the neck. But hers is laid down there. Like, yes, ma'am, thank you for the details. Because a lot of girls put on these kind of wigs would have to have these high ponytails. And the back of their hair is always sticking up. It's not even like glued to their neck. It looks so bad all the time.
But no, thank you. I am Miss...
I mean, this is kind of cute, but then it kind of feels like something that she had. And then was like, I guess I could make this into like some kind of pageant thing. But, but it's a funny idea. But I don't know if I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of cute though. And she actually got a wig that came down to her ears. Okay. Just for that, I'm going to rent it.
Arrogant. I look stunning. Miss Arrogant,
Kahana should have been the one that Miss Arrogant. Now she took the wig she had from her season with the doodle balls made to this. I mean, this is kind of cute, but it's not really pageant because of the dress, Like, I like the head up, but I don't really care for the rest that much.
Hair is up to the heavens, bitch. Not one.
And then everybody has on a wig that's slicked down in the back and in the front.
Alexis Michelle, Miss Manpig.
Yes, ma'am. I don't care for the dress. But, yes. That is, so old Hollywood. Just the head up and stuff and the necklace. I'm going to buy the head up and necklace. She just looks gorgeous there. It looks like very old Hollywood. I don't care for the dress, though, or the black glove. But I get why she wore the black glove, man pig. It's her fisting glove.
You having some memories?
For tonight's rep.
Now I'm tired of Jimbo and his breasts. Can't believe I'm saying that. But she looks good though. I'm gonna rent this look. She looks good.
Just as qualified as her.
I remember back in the day the girls used to care about hiding their breastplate line. Nowadays no. They're just like, yeah, you see it, I'm a man, fight me.
Honey, she is milking this.
She had to get those breasts and all that shipped to LA because there's no way you could have traveled all that in your suitcase at all and have space for everything now. And for that to have been like 6 girls or so, that was a long runway. For some reason, it felt long.
Welcome, queens. Now it's time for the judge.
So they just had to show Lala's hair not being glued down good.
Very effective for this category.
That is not effective. That looks so thrown together. It's like, oh, I have a yellow dress. I got some hot dogs that I had from Party City years ago. I mean, I'll just put them together, I guess. Like if the whole outfit was like meat or something, or like a meat color or something, then yeah, I get it. But it's like, they're just thrown together.
And what is better than a sausage?
Nothing.
2 sausages.
I believe it for her.
Come on.
Having a bit of a struggle in the beginning, Kahana. It was almost like you were unsure of yourself.
Here they go. You already knew, girl. You already knew.
This is Kahana 2.0, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
You have.
You could tell they had a conversation was like, let's not make her jump off the rails.
In improv, it's about keeping the ball
overcome.
I swear, if my next Uber driver does not drive me to my gig like that, then I don't want it.
Which is fine with me because I love the Candy character. But it was a little confusing because you were saying that.
Not them trying to like buy it.
Your stank finger, it had us all just disgusted.
This girl's a pretty good like judge as far as like she seems very comfortable and cracking jokes and just having fun. She seems relaxed.
You had a character. I needed it for it to take off. And it just didn't.
I had a feeling about Alexis kind of like them doing something. Now, if they surprise me and send Alexis home and not Kahana, girl.
It felt more like a monologue.
I just want to see a little bit more energy. And I think we would have had.
In other words, you did a good job acting, but they want to see you do fart jokes and act a fool and dig in your nose and say you have a stank finger. RuPaul doesn't like it when anybody's a better actor or acts more serious.
The top all-star of the week.
Y'all were saying Lala might win it. Okay. I could have went between Lala and maybe Jessica, but congrats, Lala. But I feel like it's also to like be like, okay, well, this is why she made it this far. Like now we can seal the deal. Like she got a win in.
You are the bottom all-stars of the week.
Girl, James is at home styling his wig, laughing. Squeaky, squeak, squeak, squeak.
Girls, give me another chance to show why I deserve to be here.
I wouldn't, I'm sorry. No shade. Yeah, Candy putting Alexis. Alexis like, I hope my apology earlier worked.
I'm trying to go to the end.
And that was so ghetto. I'm trying to go to end.
Alexis hasn't wowed me yet. Like, Alexis is a good competitor, but she plays it safe.
Ooh, now she hasn't wowed you.
But I love you, sister girl.
I love how everything on Lala's face is mute and muted out beside that black nose contour. I was gonna say George's.
Yeah, George's.
They will meet.
I remember when George's first came on the show. I feel like she was trying to pad and do all that kind of stuff but now she's like, I've been seeing her recently on like no breasts, no nothing. She looked kind of unhappy, to be honest. They're sucking the life force out of her on that Vegas show.
Does it come with any side dishes?
So pancakes.
2 to send home. If George's win.
I live for that secretary black mom wig she got on though. I would wear that. It's very black woman at work. Oh, she's ready.
Yeah, it's thick, pretty.
Ow! And so is she.
How you feeling? How you feel right now?
I feel like Georgia doesn't really focus on her mouth a lot though, or her face. It always just looks like the same kind of face. Just as like very like, you could tell she's focusing on her moves more so than her lip syncing. You know, it's like, yeah, I'm about to move, but like the face and all that just looks a little, I don't know, always looks a little lost or something. Plus, this song fits fits Lala more because of Blizzo, you know. Lala said, "You'll see the back of my throat." But did it really need that? But it's cute. Ow. Lala is Atlanta all the way. See, it's like Jordan. She just like doesn't really open her mouth. If she don't open her mouth the way she does for her two white dads, Lala just having fun with it. And she doing the ad-libs. Right, Doug? Yeah, the split was a little messy, so she tried to play it off and slide off of it.
80s. Oh, wow.
I think RuPaul's happy.
Lala Reed. Congratulations.
I know Lala feels sickening. She's like, girl, because you know the fans were like, George is about to eat her up. George is a dancer. And no, it takes more than that. You have to have the energy. You have to feel the song. You have to feel it in your soul. You got to feel it in your mouth. You got to have expression. You can't just always just do the same old, I'm going to do dip. Like, plus, George just has to work on her expressions and her emotions in her face. Example, like when people thought, like, I'm quite sure people thought Aja was probably going to eat me up. And finally, and I never thought that. I was just like I wasn't worried. You know, and it wasn't because I was like, oh, I'm going to beat her. I was just like, I'm going to do me and she's going to do her. And it's a difference of like when you're just like feeling the song and having fun with it versus like trying to like, I don't know, just do all the dances you would do in any other number. I kind of want to see that black judge play what's Thelma from Good Times. If he had like a reprise or I don't know, a movie or something like that, I want her to play Thelma and I'm gonna play JJ. What's happening there, groovy sister? She's like, you drive long neck turkey.
Well, amazing entertainers mean so much to me.
Not they mean so much to you, but you just said in the confessional that Alexis has yet to wow you. She's acting.
When I have chosen
Alexis.
It's hard.
Oh, okay.
So it shall be done.
She's getting ready to cry.
I'm so proud of you.
Not Kahana's stocking cap showing. I can't. It's the emotional moment. I'm like, I see her stocking cap.
Will be the queen of the Fame Games.
Well, about that, it's a little too late because the fans have been eating her up. Yeah, like she made her page private. Like it's something she had deleted all her posts and had like one post. That's the way. I hope these wish-washy fans, like the ones who were just hating her yesterday, aren't now like, oh my God, we feel so bad for you now. Like if you're gonna go to her page, send her real love, because she was getting a lot of nastiness from Heidi's fans and stuff.
To take on the world.
Okay. Somebody said like, Kahana could have all the work done, but what does it change who you are on the inside or it was stuff? Because like, it could seem that way. Like she came back All Stars ready because she had her look and all that together. But what about, what it takes to get through the whole competition? You could change on the outside, but what's on the inside is sometimes still on the inside, But you did a good job, Kahana. You did a good job, girl. You got back on there, girl. I wanted to see you on there. You made it on there. So good job and congrats on that. But we all knew it was coming. It was obvious. Like, yeah, you were going home, especially after that temper tantrum. You knew you were going home. But what did y'all think of this episode? Let me know down below in the comment section. Until the next time, stay beat, stay beautiful, but most importantly, stay blessed. Kimacho or Kamochi. Bye.
I'm Nina Bonina, banana, Havana, Osama, Bin Laden, Brown.
Jeez, I really appreciate you giving me a ride. You really didn't have to.